Hey coach, why did I gain weight?
She's swelling up.
Like a blueberry.
First off, I want to tell you about a thing called the set point. What happens is your body, even if you're doing all the right things, what happens, your body wants to stabilize itself. So let's say you lost anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds. There's going to be a point where you can't lose another 5 to 8 pounds in the same time frame that you originally lost it. Because if you lose too much weight too fast, your body literally thinks that it's dying. And so it wants to maintain the same for a set period of time. But here's how you get past that plateau. You just give it more time. So if you're eating healthy and you're working out, you're getting your water, you're doing your steps, you're burning your active calories, you're lifting weights, and you hit your goal weight, which is 5 to 8 pounds, but you're looking for the next 5 to 8 pounds, you either A, need to step it up, or B, you need to give it more time of doing the right things so that this set point then changes and becomes a new set point. Second point is that if you worked out like crazy the day before, let's say that you've boosted activity. Let's say you went from 1 workouts to 2 workouts. Let's say you went from 10K to 20K. What happens is your muscles, they break down. And when your muscles break down, especially due to an increase in activity, you then retain a little bit more water. And when you're retaining a little bit more water and you jump on the scale within 24 hours, guess what happens? You've gained weight. And last point, if you didn't do a massive boost of activity, then maybe it's time to ramp it up. Or maybe it's time we look at the activity from last week and we aim to beat it this week. So if you have one of these smartwatches, all you have to do is go into the app and look at how many active zone minutes you've hit if you have a Fitbit, or if you have a Garmin, a Samsung, or an Apple Watch, then just look at your active calories. And so what you need to do is see if you can beat your average active calories from last week this week. Or if you ain't starving currently, then maybe it's time to cut calories. Because most of us, if we can pinch our stomachs and there's something to grab onto there, we can dip into that second fridge for extra calories. Now, I've recently read a research that it would take an extreme amount of caloric deprivation, meaning you being in a massive caloric deficit, before your body actually starts to utilize its muscle as fuel. The first thing that it's gonna do is it's gonna go through the stored glycogen or carbs in your muscle. Then it's gonna use your body fat. Then once it's depleted a significant amount of your body fat, it's then going to dip into your muscle. So if you're worried about losing muscle while being in a caloric deficit, guess what? If you got body fat, you got calories, and we got time. So if you're looking to take it to the next level, you wanna be in a community, an environment of supportive people that are gonna help push you along the way and get you to your goals, then message us 5 days for $5. But if you're looking to really dive into if you're hitting the right active calories, if your nutrition is on point, and if you're pushing yourself hard enough in the gym, then message us about our next Belly Burn Challenge.